Here we go again. Here's yet another chance. Here's yet another demand to say goodbye. Here is yet another space and another environment which is being taken away. Here is yet another space in which I have invested myself, in which I have put down roots, in which I have created, in which I have expressed and pulled out all my innermost self, parts of me to bring into the world, a place in which I have revealed and birthed myself. Another space which I'm losing access to. Another place where I put down roots and to uproot myself unwillingly from. It always happens. Life is just an irregular chain of goodbyes, one after another, some permanent, some not. But as it goes on, all get painful. Each one builds on compounds. The one that's come before, the two that have come before, the 10 that have come before, the 20, the 100. And I'm 23, and I'm sick of saying goodbyes. Right now I'm barely feeling any emotions of the kind I would be expecting in this moment. Because goodbyes are such a routine part of life, and you never know when one is going to rip your heart from your chest, or whether you're going to be numb. At the moment, the nerves are all being cut in my arms. Very early goodbye. And I can't feel it. I've watched these floors. I've kissed these walls. I've taken photos on my phone. I've taken photos with little plastic camera to try and make an orange to the imperfectness of this place, to the essence of which the emphasis on anti-excellence. So I have made these steps and I've done these rituals, but I'm not feeling it in here yet. I don't know if it's going to hit me as I walk out the door. It may not hit me for another 10 years until I walk into another space that has the same smell of dust and pigeon shit and just the slightest hint of salt, bit of mold, water damage on the walls. And suddenly that smell will bring me back here and I'll realize and remember how much I've lost. I'm angry. There are projects that I want to have happen here. There are people who I wanted to bring into clock was ticking, but I didn't realize it was ticking for this place in quite that way. I've always been slightly on the outside when it came to the organisation of this space, but I have been deeply involved in it. And I have given it wholeheartedly. I love it. Because I'm incapable of doing things half-assed. When it comes to place, I find it much easier to invest in than people. And this place, and this environment, and this space has allowed me to grow and to experiment in a way that Arsenal can't, in a way that home can't. And so finishing, home means the house in Coromandel Valley. Home is a sacred and a profane word. And I never know whether I'm using it to refer to the deepest places inside my soul where I find belonging, or whether home is just where I go back home to have my pillow at night. A family can be anybody. A home can be anywhere. I've never slept a night in this building. I've had plenty of the couches. I've lain on the floor. I've sat with my back against the wall and closed my eyes. But I've been myself.